now got the telly back on you.
Yeah, the orange telly is back, which actually matches my wall, if you can see.
It's very colourful room compared to mine.
I know.
So tell me about Danny Gatton.
Yeah, Danny Gatton is somebody I discovered through another guy called Josh Smith. Two amazing guitarists. Yeah, to be honest, I really don't know that much about Danny Gatton. I've just been listening to his stuff loads recently. Kind of since lockdown, I've dipped in and out because obviously it's been almost a fucking year now. A year of woodshedding. So I've had plenty of time to, explore different genres and stuff. But yeah, he's a country guitarist. He uses chicken picking or Travis picking, whatever sort of way you want to call it. All that sort of stuff that I can't really play. And he just makes it sound like a banjo. Some of the stuff he plays, like I don't know.
Yes.
Fun stuff. Love like that.
All that chicken picking and stuff, getting that kind of rotating, with these kind of three fingers, like it's so important for the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so important. And it's like, are you using the? Of course you are using the pick on the bass notes while you're
Yeah, I mean, actually, chicken picking isn't something that I'm quite as comfortable with. If I'm doing that, I actually prefer not to use a pick at all. And just use my fingers, because getting the dynamic between the pick and then your middle finger and your ring finger, if you're doing that, is very hard, because obviously it's so easy with a pick to get a loud dynamic, but with those other two fingers, So what's good is I watched this video and Danny Gatton talks about it, and you just use triads, any triads. So pick, middle finger, ring finger, middle finger. So there's kind of 4. And that's a good way to practice. Using that stuff. But I actually found it much easier just not using the pick.
So I was always
I
can't lose the element chicken pick.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
We needed to do when I was in college. We needed to do like it was a session module, and country was one of the things we needed to learn. So all that kind of using the dominant chords over kind of chicken picking was something that a teacher Bill taught me how to do. He's a legend as well, Bill Campbell. He played a lot of funk stuff and soul stuff, but he's a composer and stuff, so he knows his.
Is he from Belfast?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's really really good. But that's always been something that's interested me. Mm-hmm. Like, so if the way you were playing, there's kind of triads and stuff. Like, give us another bit of it.
Yeah, I can. I don't know. That's what it's probably better with the bridge pickup though. Something which I've been trying to do recently loads is he does this amazing thing. Josh Smith does as well. So we'll pedal and then do triads like. a bit out of tune there. Yeah, it's just really fast kind of, chicken picking. That's it.
The speed does come with the technique, a lot of it.
That's it. Well, that's why the techniques are there. If you're doing the technique correctly, it's going to make everything a lot easier. You know, if you just crease out that nitty gritty kind of bit of just getting that triplet or that, you know, whatever, getting it smooth, and then it usually helps the foundations, obviously.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think especially in certain, I'd say a lot of guitarists we know probably don't utilize kind of more finger picking heavy techniques as they probably should. I would say it's very, you know, maybe string skipping, you know, kind of pick based, which is cool. But you know, there is another world of techniques that you can open up.
What? So when you say string skipping, what do you mean?
Like so when you have like well, it's quite literally skipping a string, but you're playing an arpeggio. So if you're playing like
yeah,
so the accuracy of where your pick is matters a lot more than the speed. Because it's naturally, you know, because you if I was doing just like around the same, so kind of G minor-ish, but like like because I'm hitting that bum note.
Yeah. Yeah, no, string skipping is really hard. You're doing that really well, and it's much harder on an acoustic as well. A guy who does that quite a lot is have you heard of Eric Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously he's like a really famous guitarist, but he's
a brute. Yeah.
Yeah, he plays like split arpeggios. And he also does. I've been practicing like kind of doing fives of you know, what's it when it's five? It's not a triplet or whatever it is when it's five, and it's like
quintuplet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you know, that sort of stuff, and there's loads of string skipping in that, and that's why Eric Johnson gets that sort of sound, because once he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he'll go from the G to the E, and I usually alternate pick that. So if I'm going, you know, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, you know, and just repeat. But he actually goes down, up, down, up, down, down.
Yeah.
And then I'm not even sure. I can't even remember what happens after that because I haven't even practiced it that much. But that kind of Joe Bonamassa, you know, style stuff almost is all about skipping out strings and getting on the next one. But you know, doing it so slick. Yeah.
Yeah. The slickness of it, if you get it right, is so cool. When you manage to pull it off, like, you know, it takes away even if you set out yourself a task that I'm not going to use the string, and you know, in any lick I do for the next 30 minutes, if you're just practicing or whatever, you immediately lose your natural inclinations of like following a pattern or whatever that you usually go to.
Yeah,
I don't usually do string skipping or like alternate picking a whole lot, just in what I do.
Mm.
But the times I have, I've made some cool riffs and stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Anytime you bring a new technique in, no matter what it is, it brings out new things, and like there's no right or wrong way to do it either. Just another technique, just another way of doing it. But yeah, and I've been into pedaling quite a lot, like you know, that sort of stuff. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, all those fun techniques are all part of country, which will probably lead us nicely into this Danny Gatton track.
Danny Gatton, lapping it up.
Yeah,
here we go.